Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone outside and in between. I'm Blue Six, a circus performer for Infinity Circus, and I just wanted to share some thoughts that's been kind of bubbling away in my head a bit. So it's been a very kind of mixture of a year for me, and there are a few things and goals I have in mind for the next 6 months. For one, I got married in March, late March, and I'm recording this during our honeymoon, so I had a great time. My wife is just wonderful. I'm very lucky that I'm a very lucky person. She's just currently napping at the moment, but yeah. Apart from that, so a couple of things I kind of want to get done. I'm obviously, as some of you have been following with why I am, a circus strong person in training, so I'm trying to build up my strength, and also kind of working on some strong person ideas. I'm kind of working on the idea of having a superhero aesthetic, as different strong people have different sort of styles and genres they kind of perform in. So yes, I'm going for leaning on the superhero side of it. I'm also hoping to get my driver's license, which it's someone who's 38 isn't great that they don't have, but life happens, not everyone can. But yeah, so I'm going to try and hopefully by the next several months be able to actually pass my test and be able to drive. Then I'll be able to kind of do a bit more stuff for the circus, as sometimes me not being able to drive in the last couple of years, me not being able to drive has been very prohibitive, as I moved, so certain gigs just aren't as easy to get to, as I no longer live in London and I'm more Essex, so that's made things a bit trickier. But yeah, I am hoping to learn to drive and then be able to focus a bit more on my circus stuff, and specifically the strong person stuff. Outside of that, I've been doing podcasts with my friends, and that's been doing quite well. I've not really mentioned it much on this platform, but on some of the other places some of the other profiles you'd have seen it. But if you like nerds talking about films, check out Cinema Snacks on whatever podcast platform you listen to. We're also on here as well, and just look up Cinema Snacks. Yeah, those are kind of some of the stuff that's kind of been going on recently. Not really had enough bandwidth to do a lot of other stuff, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else to say really. Also, just with my other stuff going on, there's this, because a lot of other things going on just in day to day, which is like my normal 9 to 5 job. I've not really had a lot of free time to focus on some other bits or have the mindset to work on some other bits. But once again, that's just life. But hopefully I'll be able to kind of balance that out soon and be able to focus more on strong person stuff and do a bit more podcasty stuff. And as I said earlier, I reckon by like December, I would be at the physical point gym wise to do a lot of to kind of hit my targets for a strong person act. For example, I messaged one of my circus friends a couple of weeks ago, my friend Sarah Twist, who is a contortionist and does a lot of acro. And I basically messaged her saying, hey, how much do you weigh? So that way I have a minimum weight target, so I can lift it over my head or what have you safely. And so I've got my baseline minimum. And yeah, and I said, I reckon by the end of the year, I should be at the point where I've reached my target. Not necessarily my maximum, because hopefully, depending on how my body is at that point, hopefully I might be able to go a little bit higher, but I don't plan to be super big or anything like that. I still want to be able to have the hand-eye coordination for juggling and contact juggling. But yeah, that's kind of it. Little rant over, but yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. So I'll catch you guys later.